Yeah, Arpita ji, you can start.
Adar, Abhinandan, Abhar, Namaskar, and a very good evening to all. This is Arpita Srivastav Rai welcoming you all to this teaming tournament on public policy under Srijan Social Internship Program organized by Atmanirbhar Bharat Vocational Learning in collaboration with Deep Welfare Organization and MindQ Multi-Services Private Limited. Well, today's session, I'm going to start with a brilliant quote by Mr. Charles Ernest when he said, recognizing the need is the primary condition for design. And that's how, my dear students, entrepreneur design thinking is the ability to create, portray, and deliver tomorrow distinction today. And we integrate the world by making. That's what the intention of the We Change Makers of the ANB is. And to throw light on the topic of mentoring interns on design thinking, ANB is proud and privileged to have as a chief guest, Dr. Hiralal G, IAS, Additional Mission Director, National Health Mission, Uttar Pradesh, and Additional Project Director, UP State Aid Society, Lucknow, to have with us. Now, I would request our IT team to kindly play a welcome video to our chief guest. Well, before I call upon our chief guest for addressing the interns, allow me to read the introduction of Sir. And for that, please allow me to read your profile, Sir. Well, Dr. Hiralal G hails from a village called Bhakti, a district Basti in Uttar Pradesh, and he initially spent his childhood in living with the deep rural areas and the farming environment. He acquired BTech in electrical engineering from GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, Uttaranchal in 1990. He has a master's degree in public administration from Maxwell School of Syracuse University, USA. He completed PhD in role of ICT in achieving good governance with a reference to Uttar Pradesh through a study of selected government programs from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. He started his career as engineer at NTPC in March 1993. He started working as PCS in July 1994 and as IS in 2010. He has served in many positions at government of UP, like Managing Director, UP Small Industry Corporation, Kanpur, Special Secretary Culture and Director Culture, Managing Director UP DESCO, and Special Secretary Rural Development, Regional Food Controller Faizabad Division, and Special Secretary Labor and Special Secretary Home Guard. He was also District Magistrate Banda for 1.5 years. He achieved many awards for his innovative work and out-of-the-box working style. Currently, he is Additional Mission Director, National Health Mission Uttar Pradesh, and Additional Project Director Uttar Pradesh State AIDS Control Society, Lucknow. He is having outstanding record for successfully running administration in different position and location using IT-enabled service for providing good government to public. He acts like a social leader. He enjoys supporting the poor, helpless, and needy as a hobby. And his simple style and keenness to connect helps needy is core strength. He is self-motivated and energetic person who makes continuous efforts to work for transformation of social and economic growth of society. He likes changes and does the thing differently. He's having deep understanding and a clear vision of how social economic transformation can be achieved, especially mobilizing education, health and agriculture sector with overall development of all parts of society with ability to move together. He mostly adopts formula of no cost, low cost, governance of available resources, funds and participation, involvement of stakeholders. He knows all tricks and techniques how to associate and hold all stakeholders all along. He is in plan to do one more research to keep in touch with reading and writing. He is currently also an honorary mentor of Model Gaon, based on his celebrated development experiment in Banda as district magistrate. Model Gaon is his brainchild. Model Gaon is a non-profit initiative which aims to transform Indian villages into model villages. The vision of this project is to work towards the holistic development of villages. This will be achieved by setting an agenda for rural development through village manifestos. Develop change makers who will lead this transformation and handhold FPS, empowering small and marginal farmers to convert agri into agri-business. Model Gaon is playing a significant role in transforming the thought process of farmers and villagers on the whole. We are glad to have you, Dr. Hilalal ji, on the forum of the AIM. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So should I start now, Pradeep?
Yeah, of course, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I welcome you all. Pradeep ji invited me and Arpita ji is conducting the meeting. And I think it is the second time when I am facing virtually the Arpita. Okay. So your topic is design thinking. So when we do anything, we require many things. And most of the people think to do any good thing, to do any new thing, to start any initiative, people require pad, paisa and power. Pad, post, paisa, money, power means power. People think to do any good thing, to start any new thing, we need pad, paisa, power. But I think otherwise. To start anything, any new thing, to do any good thing, we need एक नई सोच चाहिए, ये न्यू थिंकिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड, विल पावर इज रिक्वायर्ड एंड persuasion is required. If any person is having will power, ये good thinking and persuasion, but paisa power will follow. So there is a misconception in design any program that if you want to start a new thing, if you want to do good thing, you require pad, paisa, power in Hindi, post, money and power. It is not required. What is required? That is, again I am repeating, good thinking, willpower and a rigorous persuasion. If these three you will have, pad, paisa, power will follow you. So from here, I have started my talk, and this is tested, tried and verified formula of my life. And this is the crux of success of mine. When I do the work, when I initiate any work, I applied 3 tricks, techniques, and some innovative thought. What is that? If you are going to do anything, and whatever is your level, whatever is with you, within that, you will have to do. If you will ask anything from anywhere, you are not going to get anything extra. So first of all, you will have to make up your mind to do anything good, to initiate anything new, to do something out of box. You have to apply 3 tricks and techniques. I would like to explain it through my site. I'm going to share my slides of model now. In that it is here. So I am focusing on these. I was discussing on this area. What is, I will explain later on what is model Gaon and how it came into the picture, what is the reason behind it. But since topic is design thinking, so when you design anything, think on these 3 tricks and techniques. So first one is no cost, low cost activities and actions. Please do adopt no cost or low cost activities and actions so that money should not come in way to get your aim. Because if you will ask money for doing something, you are not going to get the funds. It is difficult to manage the funds. So what is the way out to minimize the cost of the action and activities? For example, I was running water conservation campaign. So when I want to discuss water conservation campaign issues with the villagers, I used to go nearby the ponds, sitting on the bank of the ponds on the ground, without mic, without tent, without chair, sitting on the jameen, soil. And it was a natural meeting. By doing that, our connectivity with the public was strong, communication was strong, messaging was strong, and cost was minimized to zero. So that type of action and activities are required to avoid cost escalation or cost required. That is my first trick and techniques in my all the activities. Second, whatever resources, funds, inputs, and ideas are available in the districts or in your area, you will have to convergence. You will have to converge all that. Again, if you will ask resource fund from anywhere, you are not going to get. So what is required? Whatever is with you, please try to make some solution from that. For example, I did a Arhar Sammelan. So I was in that Arhar Sammelan, that Arhar meeting, 4 or 5 departments were involved. So I allotted 10 work for one department, vehicle for one department, miking for one department, and lunch and all that one department. So I distributed the things among the department, and the expenditure is in their capacity. So converging the things, that is one formula which I applied in my life. That is second. And third one is all the stakeholders of the action should have the active involvement. It is not that if there is 8 stakeholders, 10 stakeholders in an event, so 2 are actively involved and 8 are passive partners. No. We design our program, we design our actions and activity in such a way that all stakeholders should involve proactively to take the ownership. These are the 3 tricks and techniques of my governance style by which I demand nothing from outside, and this enhances the connectivity between the public and the administration. So the gap between the administration and the public is reduced to 0 by applying these 3 techniques. And by these 3 techniques, I did more than 20 innovations in Bada as a district magistrate. So what I am trying to say, what I am trying to convince you that in design of any program project, if you follow these tricks and techniques, you need not to go to beg anything from outside, and within available resources with you, you can manage and you can get miracle results, good results, unexpected outcomes, results. So I was a district magistrate Banda between August 18 to February 20 for 18 months. I did more than 20 innovations applying these 3 tricks. And all were successful. We got many awards from different levels. And after adding all the outcomes of 20 innovation, what is the net result is the model. For example, we enhance the voting percentage to make to better our democracy, to make our democracy strong by 11% in the district Bada in election, Lok Sabha election 19. Likewise, in the jail reform, we did jail reform and we came out number one jail. Okay. We created 2 excellence centers, one for the horticulture and the other for the agriculture. Malnutrition, we did malnutrition work with the help of technical, in the technical partnership of UNICEF, and this Bada Suposhan Karikram was the name of the program, was highlighted by the Niti Aayog on page number 73 in their annual report. So likewise, water conservation work was highlighted at India level and our model was adopted because it was a public participatory model. We increased the water table by 1 meter 34 centimeter. As a result, water crisis was down, reduced, and crop productivity was increased by 18.5%. Likewise, we have many things to tell over here. And adding all the results of all the innovations done by these 3 tricks and techniques, which I have mentioned over here, the net result, the addition is the model. And this is tested, tried, and verified on the ground of the model. And one more thing I would like to highlight over here, it is not top-down approach. It is bottom-up approach. So this is the model gown, and I would not like to go much detail. One more thing, if a project, it is also a part of the model gown has 3 parts: village manifesto, change maker, and APC. If the project is designed in simple language, its implementation will be easy. Reason being, all the stakeholders will understand the program project in simple way, and if it will be simple, it will be easy to implement. What we do, we make our project complex and complicated. That's why its implementation is difficult, and they met fiasco. They are at fiasco, failure. So in design thinking, we always follow the formula of simplicity as minimum as possible. And in that frame, we have put this model now, village manifesto, to create an atmosphere in the villages. I will explain later on. And change maker and farmer producer company. In the villages, people don't know completely what is the development. People don't know completely what are the developmental indicators. and there is no demand for the development. To provide solution of these three problems, we have created a online village manifesto. Okay. And one more thing, we have given this: farming is the best industry and big industry, and farmers are the best industrialists. This thing is not in our mind. We are trying to inculcate this idea in the mind of farmers. So village manifesto in very simple language, we have, and these are 25 points, indicators in the village manifesto. Because villagers know 3-4 points: drinking problem, schooling problem, road problem, nothing. So these three are not complete developmental indicator of the village. To know the complete, to have a complete development of the village, we need to work on the 25 points. These are the village manifesto. Initially, we started with this yellow color. Right now, the ongoing, this one refined one. This is village manifesto. Anyone can develop this village manifesto, generate village manifesto of his own pick online. We do have this facility. And with this, we want to create an atmosphere of election in the villages. So all the villagers should know what is development, what is the point of working for the development, indicators of the development, and as a result, if this will happen, a demand for the development will come out from the village. So this is very simple in design and in thinking. Again, in the villages or anywhere, good people are there. Social oriented people are there. They are helping others at the cost of themselves. So we need to pick such people. We need to select such people. And knowledge is power. We will empower them by imparting them knowledge, not theoretical, practical knowledge. For example, there is a village, we will pick up such good people, socially oriented people, and we will send within the districts to visit the best practices in dairy, in fisheries, in horticulture, in agriculture, anywhere. They will go there in groups. They will learn the best practices and they will come back to apply in their village. That way, the translation of that knowledge in the village will improve their income and they will convert their village into model village. So that is the philosophy of change maker, and they will act as the driver of the whole process of the model village. Everything I am talking in the light of the topic. How simple our design in thinking and in framing and in implementation. I will like to let you know, I selected 20 pradhans and we sent them to Ralegaon Siddhi. Ralegaon Siddhi is the village of Anna Hazare. They went there, they learned how he has made his village modern village, and they came back and they start applying that knowledge in their village and started to converting their village into model village. In going and coming, whatever expenditure incurred, that was contributed by the participants, right? Those who went there. So this is the crux. This is the very simple idea. How to develop change makers in the village. So this is not the bookish knowledge we are going to provide them. We are going to provide them practical knowledge. So we have given the name agri-tourism. When they will go in the groups, they will go on the agri-tourism. Meaning thereby they will enjoy this tourism, this tour, and they will learn the best practices. So this is the change maker. And third part of our design of this model now is that is the FPO, farming is a loss making business. So villagers should not do the farm. Then what they should do? They should do agri business in place of agri. So how they will do? To do business, we need a company. So Government of India is doing this job. They are saying that villagers should farm farmer producer company by their villagers, and villagers should operate and run that company. And overall, they will become the owner of that company. So this company, in the name of Farmer Producer Company, FPC, the loss making activities will be profit making activities, and people will not required to migrate to other cities to earn livelihood. So if you see how simple is our design, how simple is implementation, how implementation our idea, any illiterate person can understand easily and implement easily. IGM Model Gaon project, I am honorary advisor to it. Reason being, it is big. All the activities and actions are based on my work of BADA. So I am honorary advisor to it. And Mr. Munish Gangwar is a retired Chief General Manager of NABARD. He is honorary president of Model Gaon. And Model Gaon have a office. CEO is Mr. Saurabh Lal, paid, and 4 persons are there in office paid. And this is supported by ICCI Foundation. So this is the organization system which is running the Model Gaon, and we are approaching farmers. Already 800 FPCs are formed. We do have their numbers. We are approaching them to connecting them on their mobile numbers. Likewise, we are connecting Pradhans through their mobile numbers. To connect ladies, females of the villages, NRLM, ICDS ladies, we are connecting. And to connect, to make the village, e-village, e-farmer, digital farming, digital agriculture, we are connecting the CSC centers situated in the village. Nehru Yuva Kendra PRD are our tool, our connect to connect the youth of the village. So these are the points of the village. We are connecting and we are trying to convince them to get knowledge provided by the Model Gaon, to empower yourself and try to implement the idea of the Model Gaon in your village to make it rich and happy. So questions comes, your Model Gaon is good, we want to connect, then how we will connect? So you can register, you can download Model Gaon, village manifesto, email, mobile number, social media. These are the 6 means through which you can connect to Model Gaon. Model Gaon is a good project, well designed, very simple, easy to implement. It is having all sorts of good things. Then question comes how to connect. So these are 6 points, 6 means to connect. The next thing, people say, okay, it is good, I am connected. How do we start? Because starting is the difficult step for any project. So the first step of to start is, please make your Model Gaon village manifesto online in order to create, build a atmosphere. Let us suppose in your village, there are 300 people, population is 3,000, and 1,000 people have the Android phone, internet and mobile. So you have to generate 1,000 village manifesto with pick of that person, so that a atmosphere should be created like election of development. Election of development. Who will win the election? Development will election. All the persons of the village will be having each and every knowledge regarding all 25 points. Okay. So this is the very simple. Once atmosphere is created, people will attach with the issue, that is the development of the Gaon, and whole energy will come out in a big way to have the desired results. Second thing, we do have 25 points, 25 developmental indicators as per the knowledge and choice. Let us suppose a teacher is there, he is a volunteer, he is offering his volunteership, to allot him jo padhai, education. If a doctor, allot him the dawai. And likewise, a person is having the taste of cleanliness, give him safai. So allot 25 people, one issue, one subject, and that fellow will convince all the villagers on their topic allotted. We have created 25 page, Panna Parmukh, and on that page we have given what to say, what to convince, what to discuss. For example, in cleanliness, in safai, villager will create dirt and sweeper will clean it. No, we will not create dirt like developed country. So this type of soch, thinking, the Panna Parmukh of Safai will have to convert the mindset, to change the mindset of the villagers. I have given an example. We are getting many rewards from different forums, and Sri Raju Kumar, Vice Chairman Niti Aayog, praised this activity via a tweet, and media coverage is there. Times of India wrote on this model Gaon. In national news was there. One thing, as I have started from this slide, to do any good work, पद पैसा पावर इज रिक्वायर्ड. नया काम, अच्छा काम करने के लिए लोग सोचते हैं पद चाहिए, पैसा चाहिए, पावर चाहिए. हम लोगों का मानना है नहीं, अच्छा काम करने के लिए अच्छी सोच चाहिए, इच्छा शक्ति चाहिए और लगन की जरूरत है. ऑलरेडी आई हैव डिस्कस्ड. दिस इज माय टीम. 4 Padam Shri of agriculture field, 2 BC, 1 professor from America, and we have a experienced and learned team to run this. And again, I would like to thank ICCI Foundation for supporting us. These are the connecting channels, site, mobile number, email, social media. One more thing we are trying to create a demand. What is that? Is the museum. We do not have proper or adequate museum on the rural heritage. So it should be. So we are trying to create aware on this issue. So what is गांव की तस्वीर और तकदीर बदलने के लिए हम लोग सतत प्रयासरत हैं. So what is the, through this model गांव project, I tried my best to convince you regarding a design thinking, how simple it is, how less page wise, word wise, weight wise. It is very light in every respect, weight wise, number of page wise, number of word wise, very simple. And one more thing, in general, when we do the projects, first we develop the projects, then we implement in the field. Here in model design, it is just opposite. First we experimented, got the result, and then made the project. It is in reverse direction. So Pradeep ji, this is all about Arpita ji. Regarding your topic, I tried to frame my model gown in your topic subject, that is the design thinking, in the form of, with the help of this your model gown project. Thank you.
Yeah.
Question.
I request, of course, to the viewers and to the interns If someone is having some of the questions, please let us know, because at least 2 or 3 questions are be required. Anyone can unmute themselves and can ask. Or they can write it on the chat box so that we can take the questions from the chat box also. Suppose someone is having.
Students, please come up, because the thing is this, we have curated in such a way that we have brought alive, with you, with Dr. Hira Lalji, where he himself is a live example of the design thinking of his model gown. So you have a chance to ask to him, face to face. Please come up with your questions.
Okay, sir, I have one question in my mind, of course.
Yeah.
Once we are going to implement this, can this be taken as a social enterprise too? The model gown concept can actually go on to the social enterprise concept or not?
Why not? It is social enterprise. It is completely social enterprise. We are trying to improve the condition of the village and villagers. So it is a social work. It is not a commercial work.
Okay, and how best we can actually incorporate FPO into social enterprises? Not by way of only the model gown, otherwise also. Suppose if we are focusing to work on the FPOs, or organizations are focusing to work on FPOs, how best or what best methods can be done for that?
Actually, FPO is for the villagers. Villagers are not the commercial fellows. They are social fellows. Now their their farming is based on unorganized and non-technical knowledge, unupdated knowledge. That's why they are doing loss-making business of farming. So FPO is doing nothing. It is improving the Gaon government governance. Actually, I would like to tell one more thing. Actually, we do have 3 levels of governments. What is that? Government of India, government of state governments, and Gaon government. So FPO is nothing, but that's why we are saying that FPO will be formed by the villagers and it will be run and operated by the villagers. Villagers means a Gaon. Gaon means a company, and Gaon is head of political executive of Gaon is the Pradhan. So in that respect, FPO will do what? It will bring the commercial management techniques and tricks into social management of the village. Right now, things have changed. A few years back, either social companies or commercial companies, but right now there is a mix of social and commercial, both either 50% commercial, 50% social, or 80% social, 20% commercial. Now mix of the concept is mixed one. So in the village activity is completely social activity, and we want this social activity to improve with the help of commercial knowledge, tricks and techniques of the management to improve the Gaon government governance from bad to good.
Okay, we have 2 more questions, or not 2, of course, some more questions are there. Let me take one by one. Please help me to know, is this a model can come as a social incubator? Can this be actually become, model Gaon can be a concept of incubator sometime?
Why not?
If we can invite our students, if we can invite our institutions to come in for and have an incubation type of things where we can take up 15-day or month incubation into that.
Yes, certainly it is. One thing, what is the difference between a social enterprise and a commercial enterprise? In commercial enterprise, we do have all the things. We will have the manpower, building, finance, HR, everything, and they will take money. But in social enterprise, we will not book any profit. Everything will be distributed or within the, I will be within the stakeholders. In commercial enterprise, all the things will be there, but profit will be booked. That is the main difference. What I understand as a layman, I am not the expert of that one.
Okay. Sir, the second question is from Advocate Ramarao ji. He is asking about how to measure success in social welfare projects.
How to measure
Success in social welfare projects.
if people are happy and laughing, that is the success. Okay. For example, I was collector Bada, and I am transferred 1.5 years back, but still people are connected with me. And people say कि साहब आपका जमाना बहुत अच्छा था, आपने तो ये कर दिया, यही सफलता है क्या? जब लोग आपको याद करें हटने के बाद, यही सफलता है सर. It is not that I have done many things and to every person, but we have created an atmosphere, a positive atmosphere. We gave almost all the citizens, directly or indirectly, some happiness. We gave happiness in different forms, visible, invisible. That is the success in my terminology. There is no exact measure to measure it, to see in terms of numbers or some data. I think so.
I have one more question from Shivani Mishraman. She is a director of one of the institution in Gujarat, Sardar Patel University. She is asking, does design thinking is enable social innovation?
Yes, why not? That is my social innovation. And after doing my social innovation, this as a district magistrate, I compiled all the results together, and I'm that was in unorganized way. I was experimenting one after, in 1 month I did this, next month I did it. So likewise, I did one after another, and that was unorganized. Now, what I am doing? I am doing same thing in an organized way to scale up that.
Yeah, I have one more questions. My question is from Nandini Mittal. She is asking how, my question is the problems related to cultural or religious things. When you try to tell the villagers about new technology, how do you come up with the ideas to make them cooperate or to learn those things? How villagers are taking up new technologies, actually, she mean to say.
Villagers are taking new technology. They love new technology. In villages, every person is doing WhatsApp. WhatsApp game बहुत खेलता है गांव वाला. What is WhatsApp? Is what is WhatsApp? People are watching pictures. People are talking to mausi, mausa, nana, mama, relative. So that is the use of technology, but it is limited one. I am telling you, I was reading one article a few days before. Why China is a developed country? Because why China is so strong now? Because China is using technology in each and every field. All the villages of China is digitized 100%. In India, our villages are digitized between 8 to 10%. Still 90% villages are 90% digitization is to be done. So already 8 to 10% is there. We need to take it 10% to 100%. So adaptability of the technology in villages is on acceleration side, not the delay. Opposition has gone down to not adopt the technology. So I think there is a good atmosphere, and Corona has made a good atmosphere for the adoption of the technology in the villages also. हाँ, अर्पिता जी बताइए कहाँ गए वो? प्रदीप जी कहाँ चले गए?
Some network issue, Hiralal ji.
हाँ तो आप टेकअप कर लो।
मेरा बस आपसे यही सवाल था, क्योंकि लोग जानना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि आपने डिजाइन थिंकिंग को प्रैक्टिकली करके दिखाया है अपने मॉडल गांव के फॉर्मूला से। तो अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं 3 चीजें डिजाइन थिंकिंग में, अभी आपने ऑलरेडी अपने प्रेजेंटेशन में बताया, बट तो भी आप अगर बच्चों को बताना चाहें कि अगर वो कोई चीज डिजाइन करना चाहते हैं तो कैसे कर सकते हैं, क्या चीज उनको दिमाग में रखनी चाहिए कोई भी चीज डिजाइन करने के लिए?
देखिए, अगर किसी चीज को डिजाइन करना है, जैसे मैं आपको एक उदाहरण बताता हूँ। जैसे
जी।
मान लीजिए एक बच्चा चाहता है कि हम पान की एक दुकान खोलेंगे, बहुत सिंपल पान की दुकान, ठीक है। तो सबसे पहले पान की दुकान के बारे में उसे थारो रिसर्च करना चाहिए। क्या करना चाहिए? थारो रिसर्च। थारो रिसर्च ऑनलाइन, लिटरेचर, यूट्यूब पे ऑडियो वीडियो, ठीक है। वन थिंग। सेकेंड थिंग, उसको क्या करना चाहिए कि उनको ये करना चाहिए कि जो उस जनपद के या उसके नियर बाई के 8-10 पान के अच्छे दुकान वाले हैं, उनसे जाके उनका इंटरव्यू लेना चाहिए। जो खराब वाले हैं उनका इंटरव्यू लेना चाहिए, और जो अच्छे वाले इंटरव्यू लेना चाहिए। और इसके बाद उसको अपना कॉन्सेप्ट तैयार करना चाहिए कि वो फेल है तो क्यों फेल है, वो पास है तो क्यों पास है, वो अच्छा पान वाला तो क्यों है, ये खराब। एक तो ये हो गया मतलब फिजिकल, और एक सेकेंडरी डाटा से जो अवेलेबल डाटा उससे करना चाहिए। तो मैं आपको बता दूं, अगर इतना रिसर्च हो जाएगा और इस रिसर्च के बेस पे वो कोई चीज बनाएगा, तो वो उसका प्रोजेक्ट फेल होने के चांसेस ऑलमोस्ट 0 हो जाएंगे। और अगर वो ये नहीं, मैं आपको बताऊं, मेरे पास एक हमारे मित्र आए, तो वो टायर को जला करके, जब टायर जलाया जाता है तो एवरीथिंग इज यूजफुल ऑफ इट, उसमें तार निकलता है उसका यूज है, जो कोयला निकलता है जो उसका निकलता है उसका यूज है, उससे जो तेल निकलता है सारा। और किसी ने बताया जब कि, तो उन्होंने कहा भाई ये हम करना चाहते हैं। तो हमने कहा चलो मुझे दिखाओ। मैं जब गया वहां और हम लोगों ने उससे डिस्कस किया, प्रैक्टिकली बात की, एक दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट पे गए और हम लोगों ने वही तय कर लिया कि इसका फ्यूचर ठीक नहीं है। क्योंकि उसमें जो टायर का राम, जो टायर पुराने आने थे, चाइना से आने थे, अगर चाइना टायर देना बंद कर देगा तो आपका बैठ जाएगा। और यही हुआ, कुछ बात हुई कि 6 महीने बाद वहां से टायर जहां से आना था वहां से नहीं आया, और उनका भी बैठ गया। तो ये जो रिसर्च है डिजाइन थिंकिंग में, सबसे पहले थियोरेटिकल एंड प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज को गैदर करके और प्रोजेक्ट को उस पर टेस्ट और ट्राई। आजकल एक चीज डिजाइन थिंकिंग में और करना चाहिए। पहले जब कोई बिजनेस करते थे हम लोग, तो वो 10 साल 20 साल चलता। जैसे पिक्चर हॉल बन गया तो अगले 20 साल तक चला, कोई दुकान खोल दिया तो 20 साल तक हो सकता। आज के डेट में आपका बिजनेस 2 साल भी सस्टेन कर जाए तो बहुत है। तो उसकी फ्यूचर में सस्टेनेबिलिटी कितनी है, ये एक नया एलिमेंट को जोड़ना जरूरी है। न्यू एलिमेंट, इवेल्युएशन ऑफ द फ्यूचर ऑफ दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज मस्ट डिजाइन, ये थिंक मतलब उसको डिजाइन करने में। ये बहुत बड़ा, आज आपने पेट्रोल पंप लगाया और आपका आपके अगल बगल में 1 साल बाद 4 पेट्रोल पंप और लग गए, कस्टमर डिवाइड हो गए, आपका घाटे में आ गया। ठीक है। तो फ्यूचर क्या है और आगे की पॉलिसी, थोड़ा सा इसमें पॉलिसी से भी इफेक्ट पड़ता है। पॉलिसी को स्टडी करनी चाहिए कि पॉलिसी में क्या है, क्या करंट है, आने वाली पॉलिसी। अगर आप रिसर्च करेंगे, पढ़ेंगे, तो सब चीज आज के डेट में सबसे अच्छी चीज क्या है, एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन। आपको ना लाइब्रेरी जाना है, ना किसी को खुशामद करना है, ना किसी को पटाना है, ना किसी का तेल लगाना है, क्या कुछ नहीं करना। ऑनलाइन गूगल जी के पास बैठिए और ढूंढते रहिए, गूगल जी बताते रहिए।
Anyways, thanks, Dr. Hiralal ji, for enlightening all our interns. I'm sure they might have learned some, useful insights from you in a very simple way. He's very approachable, very humble. एंड मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी सर कि अगर हमारे बच्चों के और भी क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो हम ईमेल के जरिए आपसे जरूर पूछेंगे।
नहीं, हमने अपना, देखिए मैंने अपना सोशल साइट makingyouhappy.org को शुरू में ही मैंने चैट बॉक्स में डाल दिया था
जी।
और मेरे इस साइट पे मेरे सोशल कनेक्ट, ट्विटर हैंडल वैंडल सब दिया हुआ है, क्या मेरा ईमेल ऑलरेडी इन द स्टार्ट। माय डिटेल्स आर इन माय सोशल साइट www.makingyouhappy.org। मैंने मॉडल गांव की भी साइट डाल दी है. So if any person want to have anything with me, they can join me. I am very frequent in answering through Twitter, through LinkedIn, because when I used to travel during the office going, then I start answering. So that is my habit in office. My most of the answer is during my travel time. When I will go from home to office, we will answer all the questions. So it will be better. Open my social site makingyouhappy.org. Follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn and question me. As many questions as you wish, I will certainly answer you on the same day.
So interns, grab the opportunity. You have Sir very approachable. Please do visit his site. Do give your feedback. And whatever you can ask him. He's there. He's inviting you all. So over to you, Pradeep ji.
Okay, thanks, Arpita ji. Thanks to sir. First of all, I request our IT team to present a gratitude certificate to Honorable Speaker, Dr. Hirewal sir. It was really wonderful session, sir. Thanks for actually coming. Thanks for mentoring our interns. Thanks for mentoring our students here.
Thank you.
And
शुक्रिया आपका.
thank you, sir.
आपका
And,
भी और बच्चों का भी, जो लोग इसमें इंटर्न हैं. और बच्चों के साथ ये होता है कि जो इंटर्न होते हैं उनमें लर्न करने की बड़ी क्षमता होती है. वो चाहते हैं कुछ करना, उनके अंदर एक आग होती है, लेकिन जो उनको बताने का, समझाने का अगर तरीका अच्छा नहीं होता है तो उसको वो रिसीव नहीं करते हैं. तो मैंने इसीलिए इसको बड़े सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताने की कोशिश की. And I have given an offer that they can connect me through my Twitter, through my LinkedIn. I will answer them. They are all the question all along.
I request IT team to actually show how and what we are presenting during this internship for design thinking. Please, so that sir can also know something in regard to our design thinking, what we are planning. So, sir, basically what we have done is our internship is up for 6 weeks. And with this coming weekend, we will be ending our 5th week. And with the 5th week, interns will be submitting their 3rd and 4th assignment. So basically, 3rd assignment leads to coming up with a problem statement, and the 4th assignment coming up with a solution. So wherein we have presented the thought of what exactly the design thinking is. They have been given a time period of 15 days to work on that particular assignment. We have given that double diamond thought, how the design thinking is working, what we need to do of course, solutions, and what we have to do once we are going for a post solutions. And we have given them the Scamper approach, what is basically looking out for how to arrange the substitutes for any of the problem statement, then combine those substitutes for the right, and then adapt for all those, whatever the substitute they are having, and then they have to actually modify whatever the solutions they have. Either they can actually add on, or they can actually eliminate whatever the solutions are there with them, and then they have to put it into the use, whatever the solutions they have. They have to think for how it will go on once they go for using that particular solution. And then with the elimination round, they have to narrow down one of the solution, and then they have to reverse the complete process. Think of, is it really feasible to do? And once we are talking about the policy, always they need to think for the PFACs, whether it is politically acceptable, financially doable, action can be there, or administratively doable, or socially acceptable. So these PFACs, they will be actually learning. And largely, this particular design thinking talks about the incremental approach of public policy that is also being shared to all of the interns. They had the knowledge of these particular PFACs and these particular design thinking model, and of course the incremental approach. Using this particular approach, their design thinking approach, the incremental approach, they are actually preparing their presentations. And on 18th, they will submit to us, and our external members will look on to the solutions. But basically, they are working for the 3 problem statements. One is for the environment, one is for waste management, and the last one is for the education. So that is the 3 primary. We have taken the mandate from all the interns what best thing they are looking for, or what can be the best problem statement as per their review, and based on those things, we have given them this particular assignment. Nothing much to say. Thanks to me. Thanks from my side.
One more thing, you have, हाँ प्रदीप ये बताइए कि इन्वायरमेंट, एक वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट और क्या होता है?
Education.
Education.
वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट एंड एजुकेशन.
So these three things they are working on, and on 18th they will present to us, and then we will go to the evaluation of that with our external team members and our core team members. I will be one of the member, and two other team members will be there, those who will be externally actually evaluating those things. And based on that particular evaluation, we will give them the marking also, those assignments. So that's it, what exactly the design thinking was. And thanks for actually giving that particular insight. The initial insight of Model Go, the background of the Model Go is actually aligning with the design thinking model. Someone was asking, is really the social enterprises are working for design thinking, or really design thinking is for social innovation? I'm always saying that whenever we talk about the social innovation, whenever we talk about the village, whenever we talk about the social development, innovation and design thinking is the part of that. We need to think.
Pradeep ji, I have just shared many documents, 2 videos, PPT, same PPT, and many things on your WhatsApp number. Please share all the things one to one. All the, how many interns do you have?
I have somewhere around 69 interns.
69 interns. And if any intern, I can discuss like environment. So environment, the best thing for the environment intern, connect them with the Environment Day forum. Okay, Environment Day materials. United Nations Environment material is a very good material. Ecosystem restoration. Environment means Jal, Jungle, Jameen. All three are in crisis. Jal, Jungle, Jameen, all three are crisis. And ecosystem restoration is the theme of, in coming 10 years, we will have to restore the injustice done with all these three. So I would like to tell you, please connect all the environmental interns with the UN side, with the UN knowledge. They should study. One thing, in waste management, that is also a very challenging topic, waste management. Okay, and many good projects, startups are there in waste management. Some are highly successful, some are struggling. So they should study some startups in the waste management. And education is very old thing, and education is changing fast from offline to online, so it is in transition phase, so it is having too much material. But for the environment, I am requested you to connect them with the this environment day theme, and in waste management connect them with some good startups working on the waste management.
Well, we have done one more, we have taken one more initiative. Whatever the best solutions we are actually coming with from the students, that we are actually pitching it in our SDG job hall also. That is being actually mentored by Niti Aayog. So all these problem statements and the solutions, we are actually sourcing it to the Niti Aayog and the SDG job hall too, so that students can get a better leverage to work on in future for the startups too.
Okay, all the best. Thank you, मेरे तरफ से. And Arpita, my office will contact you. I have given your number to my office person. He will connect you. Okay.
Certainly, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
So, Arpita, over to you. Thanks from my side to again honorable speaker, sir, and we can move ahead for the closing notes.
Well, I would, first of all, my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Hiralal ji for devoting so much time and energy to our interns. Once again, thank you, sir. And
thank you, welcome, thank you.
And whatever sir has said, you know, I would love to put it in a very crux format, that design thinking is a human-centered and collaborative approach to problem solving using a designed mindset to solve complex problems. And that's how I am really happy to quote one of the famous quotes of Steve Jobs when he said that design is not just what it looks like or it feels like. Design is how it works. So the initial ability, my dear interns, is, as far as the design thinking is concerned, is to combine empathy, creativity, and rationality to meet users' need and drive business success. With that, I end the session. Thanks for being with us. See you in another next session of ours. Till then, take care, goodbye, and be safe. And keep learning
you.
and growing.
Thank you,
Thank
honorable
you.
guest, and thank you to all visitors here, and thank you to all mentors and interns. Thank you. We will be having our design thinking and the weekend sessions on Saturdays and Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday. Thanks
Okay,
to all.
thank you, Pradeep. Thank you, Arpita. All the best.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.